So,
Oh, you're not gonna do these tonight.
yeah,
Or are you gonna play this?
I think I
Okay, go.
might. So we're live. So here we go. Here we
Hey, hey,
go.
hey.
We're live, and this is going to be
Welcome.
a
We're
live
live.
video chat show, craft show for adults. We will be doing some arts and crafts that are dangerous for little kids. So, because we use scissors and heat guns and stuff like that. So, and it's also a chat show, a live chat show, and we will be interacting with the chat room as they come and go because that's the way we like to do it. And tonight we're going to do a little felting of snowman. I've got it started here. We're going to do snowman. Joe is in the house. Hi,
Hey, hey, hey.
Joe. And
Where you ladies hiding at now? I know
they'll
you're out
be
there.
they'll be here in just a minute. They're all over at Lisa's, I believe.
Oh, Lisa.
So here comes Mina. Mina's number
Miss
one.
Nina's always
You need
number
to
one.
turn that for
Hi,
me. Turn
Nina.
that
You're so
screen.
sweet.
That's good. And so,
Hi,
yeah,
baby.
yeah. We're going to paint this guy. I better post him again. I'll post him while we're sitting here again. And what was I going to do too? I was going to do something else.
I'm gonna get some
I've already
pictures of the
forgot.
spaceship tonight,
Yeah,
the space launch,
yeah.
and I'm gonna bring it back in. Um,
He's going to go out and film the space shuttle go up. We can film it from the driveway. Hi, Teresa. Hi, dear.
even though it's about 60 miles away,
Where's my owl? There he is.
we
I'm
can
going to
see it.
repost the the owl we're going to paint tonight. If anybody wants to paint along, and there was something else I was going to do. I swear, I was going to do something. I guess it was going to be look at this catalog before everybody got in here. I guess that's what it was. I did get some Happy Meal today. Got another one. Yep, I got two Happy Meals. So we'll look at those. And I got this little catalog, and I think it was going to be this I was going to look at. It's a 2021 holiday gift guide for the pet supermarket. I have no idea where that is, but I'm sure we have one around here. Pet supermarket. It's up in Daytona. Okay. And Joe thought that I would like it for the pictures, and he's right. He is right. These dogs would come right in handy, and if we do something tonight, they'll come right in handy. They got pajamas. My dogs don't need pajamas down here. It's too warm. And it looks like there's some a lot of toys that he just got finished buying these little harnesses for the dogs. I don't think he's got Nora's on hers yet. She had one on earlier earlier this year, and I think she chewed it off. So, but there's some party favors in here. So, hi Melissa, hi Marty, hi Christina, hi guys. I'm just looking through my mail since I got some mail today, and I did get some Happy Mail, so we could go ahead and do that too. I was trying to find a button for our snowman. I'm multitasking is what I'm doing, and I'm just going to probably go with the buttons that I found. There's a button that one's pretty cool, and I think I dropped one right here. There's an old one. There's an old one. That one looks like it's been through a. That looks really cool. Really, it's so old and tore up. I think I'm going to go with that one. Okay. I picked out two buttons. I also found some charms. And Joe mentioned he thought I should make a snow shovel or something for the guy. So let's see what y'all are saying. Mina says, I've been so tired lately. I haven't been able to stay awake for the evening lives. Well, oh, I understand that, Mina. I tell you, last night, I believe it was, I slept all night long. I slept all day yesterday. I had to have a tooth pulled, and I've got a temporary crown put on, so I'm going to be a queen soon, probably later on this month, and I'll be getting a crown. But I had another tooth that I had to have pulled, and it wasn't that bad. It really wasn't. I mean, he gives you a shot and numbs it up, and he has to give you a big old shot. But after that, it didn't hurt. It was just he pulled and pushed me around a little bit, but it came out without in one piece, and I was lucky it didn't break. And I'd already been on antibiotics, so I don't have any infection and all that good stuff. So it went successfully, but I still came home and took two ibuprofens and went to bed. Of course, I can go to sleep on ibuprofen, no problem. Melissa's going to get a new book. Joe fixed me a beverage. Um, Rebecca, our very own Becca at Create with Becca, she's going to be doing this book in January. And I'm going to be doing it as well with her. So if anybody wants to uh, write Santa Claus a letter, maybe you will get this for. Maybe you can get it too. It's about $15. It's kind of high, but it's 365 days worth of activities. And usually when we play, and Melissa's, I'm sorry, not Melissa, but Melissa's going to get this book. Her brother's going to get her the book for her for Christmas. Wonderful, wonderful. And Rebecca has been. She gave one away this morning at a contest that she was holding for the month of November, and the contest is over with. But she had a word of the day. All you had to do to enter into the contest is to use the word of the day and send your word art or whatever you did with that word for the day, whether you wrote a poem or whatever you did with it. You sent it either messaged it to her or put it on her Facebook page somehow, and your name got put into a bucket every time you did an art project with her all month long. And I didn't turn any of my artwork in because I've already got the book. I went ahead and got the book. And I'm challenging myself to do this with Rebecca at the beginning of the year. So Melissa's getting the book. She gave a book away today to Sylvia in France, and so she's going to be getting the book and doing it with us. And I don't know if Gigi has the book, but she's doing this year's book with Rebecca, so she probably will be doing it with us too. So if anybody else wants to do it, we will not be going uh, by the days. 365 days in a year, they're numbered from 1 to 365, and that she takes a random number from the chat room. They pick a number for us, and we do that number. Okay, and that's how we will be choosing the numbers. And we might do one a day, we might do two a day, depending on what we have to do, if it's easy or not. And then there's a thing in the front that will tell us, we can mark the day, the number we've done, the page number that we've done. So we're going to go by page numbers, not by the date numbers. So because it just goes from 1 to 365, so it doesn't matter the order that we do them in. So anyway, that's what we're planning on doing in January. If anybody wants to get this book, please do. Rebecca is also going to be giving away another one of these books on December the 22nd. And she's going to be having a bingo game on the 22nd. And she is allowing each participant who wants to play bingo with her you're allowed to have 3 bingo cards, but you have to get your bingo card from her. Okay, that way she can control, I guess, the cards and how they're divvied out and stuff. And that way you don't have to worry about if you've got the right kind of bingo card. She's going to be passing out the bingo cards, and she will either mail them to you. She'll give you a link to download them, or she'll give you a picture. You can copy them and make your bingo card. Because she'll use the traditional bingo card. It's probably from 1 to 75. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that's the range number of the numbers. And so you can't make your own. You've got to get your bingo card from her. And she's going to be giving away another one of these if you're interested in playing along with Rebecca at Becca Creates. So, and she usually streams in the mornings, Monday through Friday. She was off yesterday, but most of the time she's on, and you can catch her. So I hope that you all will, might be interested in doing that. So let me see. There's Marty and Barbara and Deborah. Hi guys. Hi Becky. Hello Vanessa. Hi, everybody coming in. There's Margaret. Margaret, I got your Christmas card today. I'm going to open it up next. I'm going to open it up right now. I just got it. Fresh out of the mailbox. So, hi, everybody. There's Rebecca. I just talked about your book and your contest, and that Sylvia won this morning's book, and you're giving away another book on the 22nd through a bingo game. And I said everybody has to go through you to get 3 bingo cards. You can have up to 3 bingo cards to play bingo on December the 22nd. Woohoo! We're going to have a party. So, and I'm going to open up Margaret's Christmas card right now. Well, I'm assuming it's a Christmas card. And it is. It's a Christmas card. Oh, how pretty. It's like 3D. Wow. Does it come off? It could almost be a Christmas ornament. It's on puffy stickers. I bet I could get creative and hang it on the tree. Peace on earth. Isn't that pretty? It's 3D. Mhm. May you have a joyful Christmas and a happy new year with love, Margaret. Thank you, Margaret. I love it. And I also, the other day, we were working on our Christmas book, my Christmas card book. And it's a book that I wrapped up in Christmas wrapping paper. I'm just recycling the hardcover of a book, and I wrapped a yarn about 25 times in the middle. And we got a Christmas card the other day, and I've got it in here. It was from Evie, my good friend Evie, and I also got a postcard from Janet Nash. So I put it in the Christmas card book too. So Margaret's will be going in here as the second card. So I just take one of the yarn pieces, and I insert the card like that, and there it is in my Christmas card book. It's a real elementary style way of putting a book together. Um, so that's what I did. And that's how that happened. So thank you, Margaret. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that is wonderful. The next card I have is from Nettie. And I don't think Nettie is in here yet. I haven't seen her yet. But she's liable to come in. And she sent me a Christmas card. And it's to Beth and Joe. It's and she wanted me to know that it was to Beth and Joe. And I said, okay. And she sent me a koala bear ornament on the front of this card. And it looks like it's homemade. Merry Christmas. And then she sent me a little ACT card. And it's got a famous red truck on it this year. We are into the red trucks. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Love you, Nettie. So thank you for Joe and Beth. So I have to make sure that Joe knows that. Wishing you peace and joy this season. That is so cute. You know what? I think I'm going to use it as a Christmas ornament. I am. I was just telling Joe, last year I did an assortment of pine cones, and this year I haven't really, December's here, and now I need to start thinking about ornaments. So I just got finished felting this little fella, and I made a hat for him. So we're going to finish this guy up in a minute. I was felting it, and then I got this in the mail earlier last week from Mary too, from Happy Mail. So this is going to go on my tree, and I got some other things hanging up here that I've got all messed up. See if I can find it. I did this at Thanksgiving. I don't know. I could use it as an ornament. It wouldn't hurt anything. But what I wanted to tell you, and then this was sent to me in Happy Mail, and I can't remember if it was Mary's or not. It might have been Mary's. And then I had these the other day for Thanksgiving. I passed out a bunch of these, and I've got one for myself, and I'll put the date on it and put him on our tree. And I made this last year, and it's a gingerbread man, and it's felted, and and then I stitched on it and sewed on it and put some buttons on it and cute made it cutesy. And this here I have a little bear that I made last year, and he's got on little buttons for his paws, on his paws, and a little face of seed beads. So he can go on the tree this year. And I was just looking up here of things that I have gotten throughout the year. And who sent me this? Judy sent me this earlier this year. And it's a little angel. And I had her name on it. Thank goodness I put her name on it. Made the angel years ago. And she's sharing it with me. So I will put a date on this and maybe put a different tag with her and put that one on the tree. And I've got another angel up here that I got this a year and a half ago. Actually, I made this one. I made this one when my mama died, and I'd gotten no, maybe no, I don't think I made this one. I think this was one that was given to me when mother passed away. The nurses laid this angel on my mama's hands. And I don't remember making this one, but I did come home and make some because I've got the rings and I've got the flowers. I had that lace. I have this lace. I don't remember if I made it or if this was one of the from the from the from the hospice house. But anyway, I think she would be worthy enough to put on the tree this year. So I'm going to put her on the tree, drop the button, and here's another angel. And I think I must have come home and made a couple of them because I think I've got the original one of these in my shadow box in the bedroom. So I think I made these little angels. So I'm going to put these on the tree this year. What else have I got up here that I could put on the tree that I can see? I found some pottery. This was just hanging up there on my uh clothes. I have a clothesline, and it is some pottery that I made, and I could put that on the tree. I've got some more pottery over here. I can always put pottery. I've got some beachy items, and then I made these a while back, probably 2 years ago. I made these out of just wrapping paper, and I can show you how I made these. These are real easy to make. I used that big hole, a round circle punch, and you fold them in half, and you make a circle and put a brad in the middle. I made this earlier this year. It says 2021. So these can go on the tree, and this is just strips of paper folded in half. and a Brad in the middle. So these were, it says 2021. I made them this year so they could go on the tree. I've got all kinds of things I could put on our tree. So anyway, this year, what we're going to do is we're going to get a live tree, and and we're going to take one out of the yard, out of my very own yard, and use my very own tree. Wouldn't that be cool? So these are good ornaments to put on the tree. I'm looking, see if there's anything else up here. Anything else that I've made? That's all I see at the moment, but that could change. That could change at any time. So those are the things I'm going to put on the tree. And so I think I need to get a box ready. So looky what I got over here. I do have some pine cones. So we did this last year. We decorated pine cones, and I put them around my tree and around on the mantle and everything. So Joe brought me in three pine cones, so we can decorate these. We can do one tonight and one next time. But I'm going to take these ornaments and lay them on the other end of the box because these are ornaments that are going to go on our tree this year. That's going to be really, really cute. We're going to have a wonderful tree. I'm going to put the pumpkin on there. Definitely going to put that little angel on there. And this is crocheted, and then it's like starched or glued. Put some accent glue on it, and I think Mary sent me that too. And this one's this one's going to go up close to the top for the star. So there we go, guys. Now let me read chat and see what's going on. Esther's in here. Hi, everybody coming in. Oh my gosh, there's already 18 of you. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Esther says, I drew out the picture of the tree with the penguin. Was it a penguin or an owl? Esther? Was it an owl or a penguin? Hi, Nettie. I was just opening up your Christmas card, and I've decided to put your little card that you made me. I'm going to put it on the tree. I hope she meant owl. If not, she's going to. Okay. If not, you're going to have a peacock on your tree, right? We could do that, Esther. You can make a penguin out of them. I won't mind. So I'm just going to put a little hole in this. And I've got some string that I have in my Christmas cluster box. Or I can use some of this string ribbon. And I'm going to hang Nettie's card. It's got the date on it on the tree. And I'm just going to use this pokey tool to make a hole. Just like that. So, and then I can put your Christmas card. It is so cute. I love the way you did the ribbon or the little flags here. And that ornament is so cute too. Thank you, Nettie, so much. And this was my Christmas card book. And I got this one today from Margaret. And she's in here today. So I take another piece of yarn. I take another piece of this yarn down here and I slip your card in, and your card is in the Christmas book. So this is what the Christmas card book is going to look like this year. And then what I do with your stamp is I'm putting it on the front. So you've got me a Santa Claus stamp. So I'm going to take him. Uh-oh. That's okay. And I'm going to put him on the front of the book here, like that. And I was using some double-sided tape because this is plastic and I don't think glue would be a good fit on it. So I'm using this sticky stuff over here, like that. And I'll put your stamp on here, like that. Ta-da! That's where it's going to be, right there. Oh, he's a sloth. Okay, Nettie. You're right. He is a sloth. He was a sloth. Yes. Yes, he was a sloth. He's cute. He's very, very cute. I have a girlfriend that goes down to Costa Rica every year, and they're wild. They're in the wild down there. You can see them, and she always videos them, and they just move so slow. They move around real slow. Uh, Melissa said said Rebecca, I'm cutting out the people with the smiles on their faces. Good for you, Melissa. That was her job to do today. The pine cones, Teresa says. Yeah, I want to do a pine cone tonight. I do. I want to do it, and I want to put some expand paste on it. So I'll have to get one. This one sits up pretty good. You can take and peel them down to make them sit up on the table. So let me finish making this decoration here. And I'm almost done with our snowman. I was felting it before you all got in here. And have a seat. Abby's jumping on me for some unknown reason. So I've got some of this. And so this can go on the tree. So we're going to get a little Charlie Brown tree out of the yard this year. And I've got 3 growing in the front flower beds. And I might talk them in. Well, I think he's going to leave them, let them grow. But one of them's going to be cut down and used for an indoor tree. So this will go on the tree. Thank you, Nettie. Put it in my ornament pile. And this is going to go on the tree. And I went ahead and I'm going to finish this next. Finish my felting. I made the hat. And I need to put the hat on his head. And you just sort of have to, I made it separately, and so you just have to go real easy around the bottom of the hat. And I made my snowman kind of like biscuits. I made like a little biscuit. It's kind of flat on both sides, and but he's thick and round like a snowman. So I thought it was a cute. I don't know. I just made it up. Just started doing it that way. No reason, no rhyme. And so the hat will go on like this. I got to make him a nose. And I really thought about putting real googly eyes on him. I think they fit him. I think they fit his look that we want to create. And then I had 2 buttons. One of them's on the floor, and I found these little charms. And I thought, well, I can either make a bracelet or I can maybe have him holding the snowflake would be cute. It's big enough. And I'll have to make him some, I might get some real sticks. Mm-hmm. Real sticks to put in his hands. I'll have to get Joe to go outside and get me a twig. Teresa said she posted something. So let me see. Uh, I haven't looked at the Christmas card comments. Okay. I think the Christmas card list is fine. Let's see. I posted Teresa Church for our next party. The snack box. It's a bead box. It's a sorting box, and she put snacks in it. Brilliant. That's a brilliant idea, Teresa. That is really cute. You got all kinds of goodies in that snack box, bead box, storage box. I don't see anything wrong with that. There's the owl we're going to paint. Okay, I think I'm caught up. I saw that the other day. Okay, so all right. So if we're having a party, Teresa's bringing the snacks. So have I got anybody else? Barbara Barbara's singing "Do the Hokey Pokey." All right, everybody okay? Saying hi to everybody. Love that idea. Okay. Look in the comments under the owl. Let me go back. Oh, under the owl in here. One comment. It says, okay. Here's what Esther has already penciled her her drawing for tonight out, and this is what she penciled in. That's perfect. That looks great. So now you're just going to color it in. You can use markers, colored pencils, watercolor paints. You can use acrylic paint, whatever you want. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. It looks great. Okay. That's a snackle box, like a tackle box. That is cute, Teresa. That is really cute. All right. Okay, so let me finish the snowman, and we're gonna let me go down here on the floor and see if I can find the button that I've lost. If I can't find it real fast, I'll just go get another one. I got more buttons in there, but I know it fell because I felt it. Found a bead, and I found the button, and I found my ink pen, and there's a lot of other little goodies down there on my rug. So, oh, it's a push pin for the maps. Eek. We can look at that tonight too. So these buttons are old buttons. They're real old, and they still have the thread in them. And this looks like it might be a leather button, and it looks like it's splitting. It's an old antique button, and I found it in my stash. And this button here is probably a shirt button of some sort, because it looks like there might be some fabric on the other side. So they're real old, and I'm going to put them on the snowman, And since they've already got thread inside them, I'm going to glue them on. Hi, Joe, were you outside?
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? Joe got some video footage for us. There was a launch that just went up from Space Canaveral down here at Cocoa Beach, and um, and he filmed it for us. So he's going to show us the video of it right now.
And there's one with a little bit of Christmas outing.
Oh, you got some Christmas stuff on it
Mm-hmm.
too? You ready?
Well, hold on.
Oh, he's looking
Here,
for it.
see if you found it.
All right. Well, you go to the last one that you did.
That's that one just now.
Okay. Well, then here's all of them. You go to all photos right here,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll be the last one. So you've got one for 2 minutes. This one's the desk just now.
Yeah.
Okay. So before that was 2 minutes and 16 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one with the Christmas
That's
decorations?
the Christmas decorations.
And then there's one over here for 3 minutes
Okay.
and 45 seconds.
That's it.
That's the
Mhm.
launch. Okay. You drove.
There it is. It looks
Okay.
like a big fireworks.
Turn the
Tilt
light
it,
off
tilt
above us.
Tilt it flat.
Hang on a minute. There, that big ball of fire right there. The big ball of fire is the launch. He's in the car and he's parked beside the road. And there it is. He's moved the camera a little bit, and that's the launch going way up into the sky, and it keeps going up and up, and it's going at an arch. And he's trying to maneuver the camera, and that's it right there. This big the big fireball. He's moving in the car and filming at the same time, which is probably a no.
No, I'm not.
You're not moving.
No, I'm parked.
There it goes.
There it goes.
It's going up and up and up. It's going to go through the atmosphere in just a second. Yeah, it looks like the moon. It's going to go through the atmosphere. Can you still see this?
Now, when it died out,
Yeah, right there it is.
right there it is. I don't know. You'll have to put it real close. Yeah. It looks like a little pencil, the end of a pencil on fire.
It does.
It's so small. Yeah.
I'm sorry I'm shaking, but there it goes, and it's going through the atmosphere.
Up there it went out.
There it goes.
Yeah.
And it went through the atmosphere at that point, and I don't think you're going to see anything else tonight.
Everything else is too small.
But we can see the rocket go up, and about 2 or 3 minutes later, we can hear the sound of the rocket. It takes about 3 or 4 minutes for it to get to us, and we are an hour away from the site of the rocket. So there was that. So here Joe got some Christmas ornaments in the yards. And we see if I can't focus it better.
Right.
We got
there.
Is that the
That's
Joe?
it.
Is that this
That's Bob's.
Bob? Okay,
Linda's.
Okay. They probably get first place every year for their Christmas ornaments.
Now, is it? I was walking doing it. So okay.
Here's another one. Let me get it focused just a second. This is our good friends down the street, neighbors.
They got the candy canes and they got the gingerbread and the ladder with the angels going up to the ladder.
It's a ladder that you use to go climb up on to trim your trees with, and it came with their house when they bought their house. And the first year that they put up all their stuff, and I said, "Oh, you've got that ladder. Let the elves go up the ladder." And so now they use the ladder now. It's so funny. I know it's a little blurry, guys. I'm trying. I'm trying my best. There it goes. There it
Right there.
goes. They've got a whole village. They're that's their driveway. And when you go into their driveway, you're going down Candy Can Lane. And there's another picture of the driveway.
Right there. Right there.
Lit up like a Christmas tree. And here's another picture without the lights on. Just a second, let me get it.
There. Right there. Yeah. And they've got on the sides, both sides, they've got have other things that the lights aren't on at this time. There's Bess.
Okay, that's it.
Let's see it.
Actually, I think this is the video. Yeah, this one's moving.
Yeah, that's the video. Oh, okay, yeah. I walked all the way down and was talking. Evidently, that doesn't do the. Yeah. And over here we have the choir and baby Jesus. And the choir singing. And up the ladder. And the. That's good. And the angels at the top, all the way from the bottom to the top of the ladders, is the angels.
The angels are blurry.
That's good. That's good. The palm tree. We've got some out there. They got a cow. There's a cow. A big cow. And the baby Jesus there. Over there.
Looks like there's a cat in the yard.
A deer. Oh, those are sheep. Right here we have cat. Okay. Horse and buggy. The horse and buggy. Some of the Tootsie Rolls, the rose and the angel. The trees. It's so dark and so bright. Those lights are so bright. Buggy. There you go. Let me see it. Yeah. There's the cow. Some deer. Some deer over there moving. See them move their heads. We got animated cow. Deers.
It looked like a cat, Rebecca. But I think it was some part of the nativity scene.
Oh, well. Gingerbread.
Okay, he's going back to the car now. So anyway, that was our. We'll do that again. Maybe you'll do it again.
Yeah, I might.
For Saturday. So, hi, Kimberly Ray. Good evening. Welcome, everybody. Angie's here. Some people coming on in. I'm going to finish doing our little snowman. And then after I do this, we're going to paint a Christmas tree with an owl on top of it. And then we're going to also decorate our pine cone tonight. So we're going to be painting this in a minute. And it is posted in my Facebook group if you want to paint along. So by all means. Thanks, Joe. Oh.
You're welcome, Rebecca.
Now she didn't have to go and pay for one of those Christmas light rides.
Oh, my.
Brenda says, thank you, Joe. Well, you're welcome.
The best Christmas ride down here in Florida is the one in Jacksonville, right there in Gainesville.
Yeah,
right
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. And it's
Angie's put up 2 trees today.
2 trees. Hi, Brenda. How are you doing?
Oh, I was going to ask you if you would go out and get me some twigs.
Some twigs.
I need some short twigs
for his hands.
For his hands. I need just. Oh. I'll trim them if you can get me some twigs.
Sure.
Just that long with some little branches on it, and I'll get the branches off.
Okay.
There's a little tree over here on the side of the bush over there. There's a little tree over there. Well, this mulberry tree or this firing tree right here that's dying.
Uh-huh.
It might have some on it.
Okay.
And I'll make some
I gotta go
arms.
back outside, girls.
He'll fix me. He'll fix me
I'll
up.
get my big flashlight and I'll find you.
Yeah, he'll find me something.
No, you wanna go
So
out?
anyway, I am going to put googly eyes on my snowman. I think it fits his physique tonight. And then I have to think. Oh, I can make the carrot out of some felt. I will do that. And he's going to have two buttons. And I found two very old buttons in my stash. And I'm going to use these two very old buttons, and they really look the part. I think this one is a leather button, and it's split. It's like split down the middle of it in the back. It's just real, like it's melted or something. Might be leather. I think it came out of my great aunt sewing box. So all I have left to do is let his arms, his nose, and if I get a tree limb, I'm going to have him hold the snowflake charm. And one of you guys sent me this charm. I couldn't tell you who. Hi Sharon. It might have been Sharon. Hi Diane. Cheryl, did I say hi to you, Cheryl? Hi Cheryl. Thank you, Diana likes the snowman. I felted him, and I do have a little bit more here if you want to see me felt. Um, I made a couple of biscuits. Didn't it look like a biscuit? We ate some biscuits today too. And this is how I use the wool. It's core wool, and I made a little ball of it, and I will shape it into a biscuit. But anyway, I got these two glued up. Let me find some orange. I'm sure I've got some orange. Just need a little bit. I don't need this much. So I'm going to make a carrot. So I'm just going to take part of this orange and I'm going to fold it about, oh, maybe an inch. Because when you felt them, it'll shrink. It'll shrink in size. So I'm just going to take my time with this little orange thing. Already? I told you you'd find it. He's already back. I'm sure we can make some arms out of this. We'll make some arms.
I've got plenty of arms here.
Yeah, we'll make some arms out of this. They're so fragile. But yeah, I think I'll put them in first and then I can trim off what I don't want. Ah, how cute, Joe. So we're doing a carrot nose, and I'm going to try to make this into a long stick by rolling it back and forth. And you just have to be patient when you do it like this. And you can do the rolling method. Uh, Becky does the rolling method and rolls it in her hands and shapes it that way. And then you can still felt it some more. And then you want the tip of it to be pointier.
Hi, Melissa.
After you felt something quite a bit, you can trim it with the scissors, and it'll keep its shape because you've felted it.
Dixie Doodle, say hello.
Hi, Dixie. Hi, sweetie.
Hello. Hi, Margaret. I like your Joji. Yours too, Cheryl. I like the little guy waving his hand, saying, "Hey, everybody."
What do you call those little figurines?
Emojis.
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 He's liking your emojis.
And Angie's got a little monkey. I think it looks like a monkey.
She's been busy today. She's put up 2 Christmas trees.
Hey.
Oh, she can't watch. She can't watch me felt. She doesn't like to watch me
is that
felt.
what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what that means.
She's hiding her eyes.
Hi, Diane. Nora went outside with me.
She did.
Yeah, she would go outside.
Did she run off?
Well, she just wanted to know what I was doing.
You made her rounds?
I've never asked her out to go outside. Yeah, she's good.
So now I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to make a point out of by using another pair of scissors that might work better.
Thank you, ladies, for the high numbers on the thumbs up and 25 in the room, chat room now. Top chat.
Live chat.
Live. Thursday night.
Okay, so I got this kind of pointy, and I'm going to attach, and you see I trimmed it off like that, and it's okay. You don't need that. And this is going to be my carrot nose, so I'm going to go ahead and felt it down, and I'm going to hold it with my nails and just poke it in there. Once you get it poked in a couple of times, you just go around the edge of the carrot and poke it down on both sides, and it'll poke. It'll go in. It'll attach.
You're welcome, Cheryl. You're welcome. Thank you. Oh, it was Margaret. I'm sorry. Yeah.
So I've got its nose on there, and then I'm going to take a little bit of black, and I'm just going to make him a little mouth. And I just take a little strand of the wool, and I'm going to fold it to the length of the mouth that I want. And it'd probably be like that. And you just lay it down, and you poke it in real easy. And I'm going to make a smile. And I'd go around in a little curve. And then if this side's too long, I can trim it off again. That's the beauty of your felting. You can really work with it. You can poke it in. You can get this side and poke it in and hide it that way, or you can trim it off with the scissors either way. And it's all gone now, and I've poked it in. So if the smile is too big, you just keep poking on it, and it'll disappear a little bit in your project. And you can, there's that, and there's our snowman. And you can barely see, there's a little bit of black right there, and you can barely see right there a little bit of that orange. That's where I felted the nose into the white, and that's how far back it goes. It goes back that far because you're taking those fibers and snagging them through to the other side. So there's our little snowman. So now he needs a little, I'm going to put the sticks on, but I like to put a little leaves on his top hat so that he can have a little bit of a holly. Does he need some holly? See if I can find some green. Some green. Need a little bit of green.
Cheryl says he's so cute.
He is. He's cute.
Cutie.
And then I'll have to get a little bit of red for the berries. So let me get the red out. Put this over here. So when I do the leaves, I got 3 little sprigs of wool. And I'm just going to shape them into a leaf here in a minute. And I'll just wing it. I'm just going to wing it. How am I going to shape it into a leaf? I don't know. Let's just make believe we know what we're doing. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I'm just going to make them round leaves. They're not going to be like a holly leaf. They're going to be little round leaves. They'll be green. So little ovals, about the size of eggs maybe. Just real easily tapping. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Do it on both sides. So there's one. And here I'm going to do another one with this little sprig. I'm just going to fold it up till it this one's got a little bit more wool to it, so maybe it'll be a little bit bigger of a leaf. Now, if you have any embellishments in your stash, like I've got a little flower box over here, like these sunflowers, they've got some leaves on the backs of them. I could have swiped these leaves, off of the back of this, and maybe used those leaves. You could put a feather in his hat. That would be cute. That would look cute. Put a feather in his hat. You could put anything you want in his hat, of course. And then I have these other little flowers, something like that. And all I would have to do is poke a hole and push that in and glue it down. And then he could have a flower on his hat.
Well,
we might want to do that instead of the leaves. Okay, yeah. We could do that. And then I even have white ones. I've got purple in that. I've got another one of those. So you might find some things, you might like the yellow one. You like the yellow or the purple or the
sunflower seeds.
Yeah. And I've got little tiny roses. I got some other little paper flowers down here like that. So you can do anything you want. You might, and then I have some of this. This is a vine. I bought some of this too. I don't know when it's going to be here or not. I could use these leaves like this and glue them on. What, baby?
Your stems.
My stems.
Yeah.
So, but with the felting and everything, I don't know. I like to do everything. Yeah, the pine cone's right here too. We're going to do the pine cone here in a minute. So I was just making the holly for the top of this hat, and these are the leaves. And he could have these leaves and this flower as well. I could put the leaves behind this flower, on the hat. So do you want red berries? Will you move the cursor off of my screen? Click.
Go down. Where?
No.
Here.
Right there. Click. Okay. I need for you to back away from the keyboard and the computer and everything. I don't want your knees touching it and knocking me off. Okay. So if you want to clear that table off behind you, you're welcomed. So do y'all have a preference on? You like the purple with the green leaves? Sold. Now the leaves I can felt on. need you to go out and get Abby.
Oh, yeah.
She's a barking. She's a barking. Now, she knows that we are not the barkers. She's gotten a bad habit hanging around with Nora. Nora's teaching her bad habits. So I'm just going to take and felt these little leaves right into my hat. Like that. And then I'm going to glue the flower. Because I like the green. I like the little green on there. Little greenage. And I'm just tapping real easy here. Not real hard at all. So I got these little leaves in there. And then this little flower is going to be glued on there. Okay. That don't help. That don't help. Give it back. There we go. So I'm just going to take my little flower. And I've got a little bit of glue each. And he's going to go right in there. Right in there on his hat. So there he is. Going to get his twigs next. So let me put my little doodads up. So they'll put those away before I spill them. And don't have to do the berries. We're going to do the twigs next. So here's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to try to cut this at an angle. So I got a point right there. And you have this little pointy tool in our needle kits that we get when we do the starter kits. And there's a little tool in here. And it's like a pointy tool. And it's not for felting. It's just to use in as a tool. So I need a hole here, right? So I can poke this in and make a little hole so that I can stick my twig in there. And when I stick my twig in there, I'm going to put glue on the end of my twig. So when I stick it in this hole right here, it'll go in and then it'll be glued. So let's see how much luck we get. I poked a hole in this thing. So I got some glue on the end of my stick, and I'm going to stick it in his side in the hole that I just made, and I hope it'll go in. And it's not. But it is. But it did. But it did go in. Okay. So we just have to hold this for a second. And then this twig is too long. So I'm going to trim it off like that. And there's his his left arm. Okay. And I've got a little charm, and I was going to hang it on the twig, but I don't think that's a good idea. I think I'm going to put a little piece of string on it. So I've got some ribbon. So you take your ribbon and you make a real pointy end on your ribbon, like that. Real pointy. And it'll go in that little hole on the charm. And then you can tie your ribbon on the charm and hang it off of the tree. So all I'm going to do is tie a loopy knot here on the ends. I'm in the zone. And I'm going to tie a little knot like that. And this knot can be trimmed. Okay. So I don't need that right there. And then this little loop can be hang on the stick of the tree limb like that. So, and then I'm going to do another green stem hanging thing up here to hang him with. So I need my tool back, and I dropped it on the floor. I can get it. I got it. So in the hat, we'll take the charm off for just a moment. We're going to do the other side of his arm with another twig on this side. So I'm just going to try to make a hole. And it's kind of hard with this white core wool to see which way everything's going, but I think I did it. I think I might have gone in the wrong angle on the other one. So I've got another stick over here, and I'm going to trim with an angle on it, and I'm going to put some glue on it. And I'm going to stick it in the other side. I see it. See how good it sticks. And see, another thing is the stick is rough, so it's going to snag as it goes, or break as it goes in. Yeah, it's either going to snag or break. Let's try it again. It's okay. We'll get there. You could even with wool, you can even do a snip with your scissors. You could snip a slice, and it'll stay felted. These are not my best scissors. And you can glue the end of your stick and stick it in that slice, and it'll glue. Then you know you've got it in there, and it'll glue. I don't like this one. I'm going to take it out. We're going to try this one now. So I'm going to get some more glue on it. You just work with it until you're happy. Till you're happy. But I made a slice, so I know there's an opening here, right there. So I'm going to stick this in the slice and then fold to make me a sandwich over that glue part. And there's my other arm. So yeah, that'll work. I'm just going to give it a little trim. And the thing about this, using these twigs, if something happens and they break off, you can always do it again. It's not going to be a problem. So there's going to be our ornament, and I like it. So I'm going to take and reinforce this glue a little bit more over here, just to make sure that that charm doesn't weigh it down, because I feel like it needs more glue. So we're sticking it in there somehow. And we're going to let that dry. And I've got this one, uh, this arm standing straight up a little bit. So when the charm hangs down, it won't be hitting the floor of the, so it'll be about halfway on his waist. So isn't that cute? So I just need to make, I'm going to take this off for now because it's heavy. And I could even glue that on our stick if I need to. So let's get some of these twigs out of the way. And I'm going to put a ribbon in the hat for his hat. Let's see here. So I could even use a needle if you've got a big-eyed needle, a darning needle, something with a big eye in it, like this one. And it'll take my ribbon like that. So I can sew it in. I can sew it in the top of the hat, and I'm just going through the top of the hat and pulling the ribbon through, and then taking the needle off and tie my ornament hanger on like that. And he's coordinated and he matches. So here's another ornament for the tree. Isn't that cute? Yeah, Dana. Hi, Dana. Uh, uh, Rebecca, she felt a little snow scenery. She got a snowman and a tree with a star on it and stuff. But I said, "Oh, I can felt a snowman tonight. It'd be easy to do." So you can see, you can pull, and the hat's not going to come off, and the head is not going to come off. So this guy will hang comfortably uh, on the tree, and I just have to let my glue dry for the flower and the twigs. And you can see that this twig's going to be falling apart, but that's okay. It's part of it. And I can, change these up, change these twigs out if I need to later. but but if I hold my mouth right, it might just last. And I could even take this this star or this snowflake, if it doesn't hang very good, I could just hang it on the limb beside the tree, when I get him on the tree. And I could even put a little bit of glue on the ribbon so that it won't fall off, which might be a good idea. So maybe I'll just go ahead and put a piece of glue there, a little dot of glue. But the twigs are brittle, and but I'll put some glue on this one. And it still needs to be dried. I mean, the glue in on the thing. So anyway, I went ahead and put a little bit of glue there, and it'll hang on there on that twig now. And he's adorable. Okay. Woohoo! So now we have a pine cone. I wanted to use my expand paste on the pine cone. You all been hearing me talk about this expanding paste. It's a type of product that it's the consistency of like marshmallow of some sort, and you put it on your whatever you want to put it on, your paper or whatever, and then use the heat gun on it, and it expands. And yeah. Mhm. Let me take a picture of this guy, and then I'll put him over there to in a safe spot. I'll take a picture of him while we can. But he's so cute. So I'm gonna lay him in the box. Lay him in the box. Oh, that doesn't need to go. Okay, so, alrighty, we've done that. Um, so let me get some of my felting things out of the way. I'll get my needles put away and my felting. Let's see. It's 7 o'clock. It's time to move on to the next project. Don't want to be late. We're going to paint a Christmas tree tonight. And so I'll do the pine cone next, and I'll put all of this on my uh, felting table. Put my wool away. So I'll lay this for next time, and we'll do another ornament. We'll do some more ornaments. We can do more. And what I wanted to do with this is go ahead and tie me a little ribbon around on my pine cone in case I want to hang it. I could hang it. So I need a little piece of ribbon on it just in case I need to hang it. So I'll just tie that on there and then trim and save that for later. And this way, if whatever I want to do with my pine cone, I will be ready. And I do have some hooks, cup hooks, on my mantle. And I have two mantles. I have two mantles in my house. I've got a double-sided fireplace. So there's a mantle on both sides. So I can put it in the dining room or the living room. So I'm just going to wrap this around. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm just going to let it hang for now. So I'm going to put some of this expanding paste on it. And I think I'll use a brush, a paintbrush somehow. And I used one the other night, and it was a type of bristle. It was rough. It's a tough bristle, and it might be, I don't know if it's made up of a fiber or something stiff hair, but it's a stocky brush, stubby brush. It's good for stenciling, stippling. And this is the brush I'm going to use. So I'm going to put this expanding paste on, and then maybe we'll do some beads. But I think I'll do the white first, or should I do the beads first and then the white? Uh, Angie, I don't know. I think he went outside, Angie. He went out to get Abby. Abby's right here. So I don't know where he didn't come back. So I must have run him off. Yes, Rebecca, you could probably hang him on hang your snowman on the tree. Yeah, sew a ribbon on it. Yeah, or sit it in the window. Let's see. I'm deciding on if I should put my beads on or first, or my expand paste on and then the beads on top of it. Yeah, it's going to be Snow White, the expand paste. Oh, he's fine, Angie. He's doing he's doing something he wants to be doing, or he'd be in here. Talking too much. I'm trying to decide. Decisions. So, I do have some red beads that would look really cute on the pine cone. And I guess I could do both. and I'm gonna try doing the beads first, and then I'll put some red beads on it, and then I'll put some of this expand paste on it. We could do it both ways. Look, this has even got pine sap on it. Look at the pine sap. These are fresh off the ground. I'm trying to decide now if I should use tacky glue or hot glue. It's getting bigger and bigger. Tacky glue or hot glue. I'm going to try the hot glue. Okay, is everybody all right? Nobody's talking to me. Can you all hear me okay? This will just take a second to heat up. Yep, Here it is. Just give me a second to warm up. We're going to do a few beads on, and then I'm going to put the expand paste, and this will expand to be Snow White. Found some more charms. I need to do bracelets. I like to make bracelets. Okay, Dixie's sewing and listening. Okay, Dixie, thank you. Cheryl says yes. Okay. Vanessa says hot glue. Okay. Great. Brenda can hear me. And drawing. Okay. This shouldn't take me too much longer. And then we're going to do our painting. So get our picture back up here. So we're going to paint this guy in a minute. He looks awful fun. This is ready. I just need to pick out a few of these beads so I know which ones I want to put on. Like maybe I need a piece of fabric to lay them on here so they don't roll all over the place, which they will anyway, it looks like. There's a red bead. There's a variety of beads in here from all kinds of old jewelry, and these are a lot of them are plastic. I don't have. I might have some glass ones in here somewhere. But I've got some pony beads. We're just going to do red tonight. I'll just make some red ones here. Get some red beads on there. Odds and ends. A variety. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to squirt a couple and place a couple. because the glue gun is going to dry quickly because the fan is on. So I'm just going to glue a couple and place a couple. And it's going to work out fine. And I don't have to do every one of the pine things. I can do every other one. So just randomly maybe. Oh, I'm getting faster. I can do 3 now without too much trouble. All right, there's a few. We get a few more out. That worked out real good. Using my beads. Good job. That's so many of them. Having fun using my beads. That's what I'm doing. I'm having fun. And I hope you guys are having fun watching me have fun. I could sit and do this all day. Let me get some up on top. Sorry, Beth. I'm listening and organ. Oh, you're great, Becky. Okay, you're getting for lots of Christmas crafting. Way to go, Becky. Post me some pictures in my Facebook group. Dinah says, I avoid hot glue and prefer fast grab tacky glue. It's a terrific variety of a regular, it's more than tacky view. Okay, it's fast grab tacky glue. I'll have to look for that because I love my tacky glue. Fast grabbing tacky glue. Now I will tell you that this glue gun is leaving strings, little strings, and that's okay because when we get done, I'm going to be using the heat gun with the expanding case, and the heat gun will dissolve all the little strings that you leave behind from the hot glue gun. They'll disappear. Just thought I'd share that with you. Just thought I'd share it with you. I'm getting brave. Getting brave. Got to be careful with that hot glue. Let me turn it around a little bit and get some more over here. Get some of these little ones on top. I've got the strings on my fingers now. Yep. They're all over me now. One more right there. Maybe just a few more. Yes, tacky glue comes in different varieties, such as fast grab and clear. I've never seen it before. I'll have to check it out. I will. I'll have to check it out. Check it out. Different types of glue. Look at all these beads. I'm pounding some in here I didn't know I had. Didn't even know I had this many beads. Okay, let me see where else I can put some more. Need another glue stick. I'm hoping that this one will do it. Okay, and I've got some real tiny ones over here. They're not as tiny as seed beads, but they are in the seed bead family, and they're a little bit bigger than the others. I guess they come in different gauges. I don't know what the gauges are. I got glue on my fingers. Rolled my beads. And they rolled. They rolled away. So let's put one here. And one here. One of them fell off. And I know why. It was a glass bead. Glass doesn't do well with hot glue as well as the plastic ones. I'll get another one. We'll get another one. I said I wasn't going to do every one, but I'm kind of doing every one. I think it looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and start the expand paste. And I'm going to sit this glue gun over at the side where I won't burn myself. Put this away. Got glue on me. So Angie's going to bed. See my question above. Did you remove it? No, I did not remove any of the scales. I did mention that if you want your pine cone to sit more straight or up and down, then you need to remove what I do is I look at the cone. Okay, so I want it to stand up this way. So I either have to build this side up with fabric or something like that, or I have to remove the pine cones on this side. Sometimes it's easier to glue a little base if you want to sit it. Um, so it does make a little bit of a mess when you do that. And I might have, I can even use some of this. This is just laying on my table, scraps of lace and things. So I can make a little skirt. Wouldn't that look cute? Let's do a skirt. Yes. So what I'm going to do is go upside down a little bit, and I'm going to use my, I lost a bead. Yep. Get that back on. Um, I'm just making it up as I go, but this is going to be my bottom, and this side is higher than the other side. So I want to make this higher, this side over here a little higher, build it up a little bit. But I am going to use this lace here and make a little skirt. So I'm going to cut it into some pieces and drape it around the tree like this. And if I had any other pieces of maybe paper, you could use paper. You could use some scrap paper like this and fold it 2 or 3 times. And then I'm going to put it over here on this side so that when it sits up, it's going to be straight up and down. Okay? So that's all I did there is put a piece of paper. And you find where you think it looks best. You figure out how you want your pine cone to be, and that looks good just like that. So what I'm going to do is tilt this back and put some glue right here on my book page. And then I'm going to sit it back down and see if that will make it straight, and it does. Okay? I just made it up as I go. Now, as soon as that dries, I'm gonna flip it over and I'm gonna glue the base of it down. Then I'm gonna take these little skirts and I'm gonna tuck them in under here somehow. And you can even take this and put it on the bottom. You could put your skirt on first. So you would just put a round of glue here. And start laying your tree skirt down. And you can overlap it a little bit to make it round so that they show. And then they're going to lay flat on the ground, right? Maybe put some more glue down. I'm going to put another skirt there. So you look around and see how your skirt is. Need one more piece here. And then I'm going to put my my paper back down underneath the skirt. Look at that. Oh my gosh, guys. That looks so cute. See the skirt? And you can continue to glue down some of the loose pieces if you want to make it not so flopsy, you know. Perfect. I'm telling you guys, this is so cute. And I didn't use a pattern or nothing. You could also use scrapbooking paper and make circles and layers. Now I'm going to use this as my little leveler. My little leveler. Again, another piece of glue. Um, you know, I'm making it up as I go, but that's just how I roll. So I'm just sort of gluing this together. You could use your tacky glue to glue this, but I just happen to have my hot glue gun right here. So this is going to be my leveler on my pine cone. And I want it over here on this side. My skirt's going to go down over top of the paper, and you're not going to be able to see it. So it really doesn't matter what it looks like underneath, right? But there's your little tree. And now I'm going to use the expand paste. What do y'all think? And this was just scraps off my table. These were just in the snippet jar. So I do like these tacked down a little bit better. So I'm just going to add a little more glue under the loose corners. Under my corners there. Like that. It's a really country, and you know those little tiny boxes that you buy that are on a garland, and they're little Christmas packages, all silver and all fluorescent, all different colors of green, red, and blues, and it's like foil paper and little bows, and you can get them on a garland. You can get a little string of those and put them around the base for presents. Okay, I'm going to use my expand paste now. I'm going to move really fast because I don't want it to dry out. So I'm going to try to move real fast. I'm going to use this stenciling brush. It's a stiff brush. It feels like horsehair or something. And I'm just going to pick up my expanding paste, and it's like butter. And I'm just going to put it on some of my uh, pine cone uh, pine cones on the cones. Are these the cones of the pine? And I'm just sort of dabbing it on any way that it'll uh, adhere on the around the beads. And there is some strings laying around here. I'm not going to worry about um, those strings because they will melt. You can see them, the little cobweb strings from the hot glue gun. They will melt off. Uh, I could have already melted them, I suppose. But this is the first time I've done a pine cone like this. So we're learning together. Yeah, we're just learning together. And it looks like the snow just came down on this tree. And we're going to make it look like Christmas. And I think I will just go ahead and do this one side, and then we'll go ahead and get the heat gun on it, and then we can do the other side. Let's see if I can get a good side done. Put some down here at the base of the tree. And this stuff is like butter. It's real creamy and smooth, and it feels like it's just going to melt right off. So let me get a little bit more over here. And I am using plastic beads as well. So we have to be careful with the heat gun and make sure that we watch what we're doing. And we don't want to catch the pine cone on fire either. So, I mean, this is a flammable product. It's for adults only, and it's for mature adults. It's not for everybody. There might be somebody in the room that doesn't work well with this type of products. And if that's the case, then you should not use this product. And you can find some other way to put white on your pine cone, like with paint. And when I get my Christmas decorations out, and find my pine cones from last year, I'll bring them in and show them to you. So now I'm just going to take my heat gun and I'm going to uh, gently heat this up. And I'm going to leave it sitting. So I'm going over the paste with the heat gun, and in a minute you're going to see it turn white like popcorn or like styrofoam. And I'm going to keep it moving so I don't burn any of my beads or my pine cone, because the pine cone is very dry. And this is the first time I've done it on this. Cheryl found her glue stick. Woohoo! Lucky you. I had to dig for mine too. I haven't used my hot glue gun in a long time. Can you see it? It's doing it. Okay. There's half. There's half. It looks like a real tree. Okay, I'm going to do the other side now. Okay, you guys doing okay? I know the red beads do look good, but watch beads, expand paste. It looks like it's been in the snow. We could do it this way too. Hi, Jen. We're making an ornament. You're sitting on the sofa and you didn't know how far your glue stick would go. Oh my goodness. Hi Barbara. Hi people coming in. Hello everybody. If I've missed anybody, I'm sorry. We're going to do a painting here in just a few minutes. I got one more side of expand paste and then we're going to do our painting. We'll stop this in about 10 minutes. And I think I could get it done. And we're going to do a Christmas tree with an owl sitting in a Christmas tree. And I did post the picture. If anybody wants to paint along, I invite you. And we are playing with the expand paste tonight on the Pinecone, making it a Christmas tree. And I like it. I like it. So this is this product would be for advanced art people. I would not recommend this. This is definitely not for children. You need an adult to help you do it. Period. I suppose a child could put the paste on and let the adult do the heat gun part, but it is definitely for adults, mature adults only. And if you can't do this expand paste, I highly recommend white acrylic paint. Of course, would be perfect for you. Uh, of course. And this is the first time I've used this expand paste on a pine cone. And we put a little skirt around our tree. It looks so cute. I love it. So let's see. Just a little more, and then we're going to put the heat to it. So this is a nice, fun art project. And of course, gluing the beads on, you could glue beads on with tacky glue. You don't have to use, I used a hot glue gun. You don't have to use a hot glue gun to hold your beads on, of course. Let me get the lid. And I don't even remember who uh, who I saw the expand paste do first. I got it off the internet somewhere, um, and I don't remember a thing. I don't remember who uh, who I got it from, the idea from. Don't remember. So anyway, I'm gonna get my heat tool back out, and this is very. I recommend you doing it sitting down. Let this sit so you don't burn your hands. You can sort of watch and see if it works. Watch right here, right there. There it goes. It just turns to Snow White right in front of you. Okay, I think I got most of it. I thought I saw a critter. my my pine cone had a critter on it, and I have no idea what kind of a critter it is, but I got him. There was something crawling around over here, and I couldn't figure out. He was the same color as the pine cone. I got him. I got him. I got him. And these glass beads do not like the hot glue gun, but that's okay. We'll put them back on there anyway. Okay, so there is our pine cone. We can sit them or we can hang them. So, all right, he's going in the box. We uh, we did quite a few ornaments. We went through some ornaments that I had hanging on my desk, and these are the ornaments that we're going to hang and decorate the tree with. Earlier tonight, I did this. We had a snowman felted. We felted a snowman, and I have a pumpkin that I'm going to put on the tree because we still eat pumpkin pie around Christmas time too. I've got an ACT card that Nettie sent me. This is going onto the tree. I've got a couple of angels that I made. And these were angels. I do remember making them now. Um, these were the type of angels that they laid on top of my mama when she passed away at the hospice house. And I came home and made two of them. And I've got the original one in a shadow box in my bedroom. And this blue lace came from my mother. My mother had it in her craft supplies. So, but these angels are going on the tree this year. And I have another angel that Judy Payton sent me, and it's going to go on the tree. And she's lovely. She's beautiful. And I have another felted gingerbread man that I made last year, and I had it in my stash, and he's going on the tree this year. This came from Mary Too, uh, a friend, a, a, a someone in the chat room sent that to me. This is a snowman that I made, that I bought last year at the end of the year. Jamie has a suggestion to get the bugs off. Okay. Um, I don't see any more bugs. I just saw the one. uh, uh, and she has it in your forest creation in one of her videos. Okay, I'll check it out. Uh, but anyway, I was going to write on here, but this pen isn't writing on here. I was going to put 21. And I bought this at the end of the after Christmas sale last year. I bought the snowman. So he's going on the tree. I found a heart on my desk, and this is some of my pottery. So I'm going to put the heart on the tree this year. And earlier this year, I made some of these, and I don't even remember making them. But I did make them, and they're out of wrapping paper. And this is a circle punch folded in half, and you fold them and you glue them together in a circle, and you put a brad in the middle to hold them, and they're glued. And it turns out to be a little pinwheel. So that's going on the tree. I got two of those, and I got two of these. And this is just strips of paper cut and folded in half. And at the center point, you put another brad. And I've got a date on them, 2021. So I made them probably January, February. So I'm going to put them on the tree. And then I found another little felted bear that I made. And I sewed on little beads for his pads. So he'll go on the tree. And then Mary, too, sent me this in her Happy Mail box. And it's going to go on the top of the tree. So there's Kenneth. Hi, Kenneth. Joe? Joe? What are you doing? Something's going on in there. Sharon says, you put them in the oven and bake at 250. Okay, she's telling a recipe of something. So anyway, thanks, Kenneth, for the thumbs up. Thanks, everybody. So anyway, I'm going to put these aside, and we're going to paint now. Time to paint. And let's just see if I can put this over here without doing a craft-a-lanch. Oh, dear, dear, dear. I'm going to unplug my hot glue gun. Get it a cooling here. I got my paint book out. And I got a few more pages left in this book. We did this the other day. It was so cute. We like little Freddy. So here I'm going to put the owl right there. We got a few more pages left in this book. I am going to put some gesso down real quick. Put some of this down. And I need to get my phone back. And this is the guy we're going to paint. He's got a real dark background. And and so thank you, Cheryl. I'll have to look at that later. She put me a video in how to get rid of bugs. Um, I'm going to spread this out. Joe is in there working on a water filter into the sink, so that's what he's doing in there. So I'm just going to spread this white out, and I don't know. Do I want to? I think I'm going to. I'm not putting black down. I'm not going to do it. Just not going to do it. I do have black. I'm going to use a dark blue. Just going to use blue if I can find it. I do have some black sitting here, and I did shake this up today, and I stirred it with this skewer. I guess I can use the black. It's here. I unclogged it. It was all coagulated. We could try it to see if it works. We're going to do it in black, and then we got to dry it real good. This is just not my normal thing to do, is to use black in the background. But mixed with this white, it's going to end up being a gray, right? Because I didn't dry it. It'll be a little streaky, and I don't think I'm going to mind that. Let's go off the table here. Okay, I got the black on. It's a little streaky, but I don't mind. Don't mind a bit. Hi, Alicia Clark. Thank you, Cheryl. She messaged me a video on how to get bugs off of my forest things. I'll let one of you guys well, I don't know who all's in the room. I don't know who Alicia is. Hi Alicia, how are you? Uh I don't know what if you're in here, if you're supposed to be in this room or not. I don't know who you are. Teresa, you check Alicia out for me, okay? I don't know who she is. She, this is an art show, and we're painting a picture right now, Alicia. I have a funny feeling that you're just advertising. Yeah, Teresa will get her. So anyway, I'm going to dry this. Sometimes people come in and they advertise things that's not appropriate for my room, for our art room. It's for, like an adult thing. And she's not talking to me, so that's what we have monitors for, to keep us clean. I could sit here and take a little drink here while I'm waiting. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, we're going to paint this little guy here. Going to need some green for the tree. I don't think so, Cheryl. Thank you. She never did answer me, so I don't think so. Usually when people come into craft, they'll say, "Oh, I love crafts. What are y'all making?" Or I'm new here. Hello. Usually they say something instead of putting a link, a kind of a link in. It was a link. Okay, so we got this. And I think I'll do the bird first, and then I'll do the tree coming out from under him. Okay. So I'm going to get some green out, and I probably will use a couple of shades of green for the tree. And the bird is a blue bird. He's a blue owl. So he's kind of got some lights, maybe a little bit of dark in there, and some white, a little bit of white highlights. So we can definitely do that too. Oh, Teresa finished hers and she's already posted it. Okay. Thank you, Teresa. So if I do the bird first, I'm going to sketch him in a little bit with this lighter blue. And we find a pretty decent brush like this one. I need to get some Joe in here. He needs to. I got one here. I use my napkin bags for my paper towels. Okay, so I'm just going to uh, draw my owl, and I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of blue down here, and I'm going to make his body, and it's going to be kind of like an oval, like that. Or like a ball. There's his body right there. There's nothing wrong with that. And then he's going to have a head like that, and then he'll have a hat on, so his head can even come down a little bit. That's okay because he's going to have a scarf, and he'll have big old eyes. But that's going to be it for the owl. I can always add more. Come back and add more blue, and I'm going to use a little bit of this other blue to give him a two-tone effect. And I'm just going to use one dot like that to do some swirls in it, and it'll show up because he's going to have I'm going to have to add some more of the blue back after that dries, and I might even add a little bit of white for highlighting. So we're going to leave that, let that dry, and then I'm going to go straight into my tree. And let's see what else we got up here. There's another green. I'm going to use 2 or 3 shades. And I'll get my brush back, dry it off. And I'm just going to add a little bit of green here, like that. And it's dark, so but it's going to be mixed in with the other green. So I'm making a tree. And yeah, you can see it. You should be able to see the wetness. And then when I use my other greens on top of this, you'll get to see it. You'll get the feel for it. And my tree's going to go all the way down to the bottom of the page. Down to the bottom of the page. And I'm going to get the next shade of green. And I'm going to do the same thing with it. I'm going to put a few drops down, and this one is kind of soupy. So we'll see how it works out. But I want this the brush marks. I like the brush marks. So I want to see all of these little brush marks for my tree. So this means I might do several layers of greens, all kinds of greens, until I get the desired effect. How about them apples? It's going to be cute. It's not going to take me very long to do it either. So I think I'm going to get my dryer and dry what I have so far. Is there anybody else painting with me? I never did figure out what Sharon was cooking. That she was doing homemade ornaments. Let me go back a minute and see if I could see. Uh, I don't know who she was talking about, but it sounds like homemade ornaments. But this looks really cute. Let me straighten my camera up a little bit for you so you can see it. It's going to be cute. So I'm going to dry what I have, and then I'm going to add some more green. Okay, and let me look. I'm going to try um, a more of a turquoisey blue on my owl because I want to. Is that okay? Because I want to. I'm going to give him a squirt of this in the middle and give him this shade. I think he'll look good in this shade. And you can still see those other shades around here. And he's got some little wings like that. That looks good. And he's got a few little flecks. These are his ears. Sometimes they have little ears like that. So the rest is going to be fine, and I just need some feet on him, of course. And I'm just going to swirl this a little more. Like that. And he's going to have big eyes, so we'll make his eyes here in a minute. I'm going to dry that. And now I'm going to use some more green on the tree. I need more green. And I'm looking to see if I have any other shades. And I do. I've got some glitter glue We can add this to our tree when we're done. And I've got some of this. This is a Christmas green, and it is also a shiny metallic color. I don't see any other regular greens other than I've got this real dark green. It's a real dark jade green. Ooh, I might like that. Okay, I'm going to try it. And I'm looking. It's all I see at the moment. So I've got some other paint over here that's cramping my style. So I'm going to put some of this paint up and make room on my desk. Let's see, I'm going to be needing green eyes and white. Okay, and a little bit of kind of a yellowy orange for his beak and his feet. That would look good there. Don't need, oh, he's going to have a scarf. So he's going to be needing some red. He needs a red scarf and a red hat. Although they're using burgundy, and I can use burgundy and red because I like to do that. Because this is a burgundy shade, and then I'll put red on top of it to give it that Christmassy look. But don't think I need the brown. He's got a kind of a brown scarf, but I think I'm going to make him a red, the same to match his hat. The same kind of thing to match his hat. Yeah, that's what he's going to have done. So get me some space over here. I think that'll work. So I'm done with this one, and I think I'm done with this blue too. I kind of like that. What I got there so far, these are in the backgrounds, and that's fine. So I'm going to put some more green down here, and then I'll dry it again. So I'm using the same brush. And this is just a little round brush. It's an older round brush. I like it. So I'm going to put a little bit more of this green down. And it's real liquidy, and I've used it for different things. So I like the color of it. So we'll see how that works. I like it. I like it a lot. It's looking really good. Right over here. Over here. And right there. Right there. It's so funny how you can look on the TV and see better than I can face to face. Okay. And I'm going to let that dry because I really like that. I really like it. And I really think we're close to this. Let's see if I can get it to show up right. The green. It's flashing out on me. But there's the green tree. There it is. So I'm really getting close to that. I'm getting close. So let me dry it. Okay, so we got burgundy. I'm going to need the white. And we'll try this green next. Okay, I'm going to use this green. And I'm going to do it right out of the bottle because I'm not quite sure. I think it's going to be pretty. It's going to be different. I'm just going to do little tiny streaks of it. And this is going to give it that blue spruce look. It's going to be a blue spruce. Uh-huh. And I want the this the brush marks that I'm making with the streaks. I want the brush marks. So we do this layer and layer and layer and layer until we're happy. Okay. So I might do this 3 or 4 times before I get the look I want. And right now I'm wanting to do more layers. I'm not happy with it 100% yet because I know we're going to get something that looks really really awesome. But this one does have a little bit of a deep blue in it, and it's an old paint, and it's probably 2 or 3 years old, and it's a dark jade green shade is the name of it. Don't even make it anymore. And same thing with this burgundy. Now on the picture, the hat is off the page, so I'm going to see if I can't get the hat on the page. And again, I'm going to paint out of the bottle. Uh, this is some real burgundy. Is the name of this color. It's called Real Burgundy, and it's an outdoor indoor gloss paint that It has an apple on it, and it's 2 or 3 years old as well. But these paints, some of them last a long time, and it's got kind of a look. It's kind of got a grapey color to it. But anyway, on this hat, I'm going to start here with the collar, and then I'm going to come back with the white and give it that trim. And I'm going to really try hard to keep it all his hat on the page. And I did a hat uh, Tuesday on the dog, and it turned out really good. So I'm going to try to imitate that hat. And I'm doing this in this shade, but I'm going to go over top of it with red. This is like a base. And if any of this shows through and it does like a little streak, uh, when I put the red on and some of this comes through, I won't mind it a bit. So there I'm going to end it right there, and that's where the pom pom's going to be. So it doesn't look real big, but when I get the white on there, it'll make it look bigger because it's going to be fluffy around his face and on the end. This paint is like coagulating. That's okay. We won't mind at all. I am going to dry that before I do anything else to it. So, but there's his hat, part of his hat, and he's going to have a scarf. And I think I'm going to do the same thing with the scarf. I'm going to use this burgundy, and he's got a little turtleneck here going. And we'll make it a little thicker here. And then he's got a couple of little, one that goes out this way. And I like to make the tails a little longer, exaggerate them. And then he's got one coming down this side. And I will differentiate this tail in a few minutes. And I will probably put some kind of a little fringe on it. It's a little thing that I do. A little bit more there. Okay, very good. So there's his scarf, and I'm going over top of it with red. So keep that in mind. So let me dry this. That looks good. What did what did Barbara say? I'm sorry, I'm not watching chat. It says here, well, little sister gave me a Jamie all artist poet girl Jamie has a video that Cheryl put in for me to watch, and she says, "Are there people still here?" I think so. There's a few, but they're all busy. Everybody's working on their cards. They're working on the craft room. They're working on the trees. They're sitting quietly, listening quietly, which is fine. Which is fine. Brenda's here. Barbara says, "Yay, Beth! I sent you my chaps got this year." I'm sorry. I sent you my. I'm thinking it's a misspelled word. You. It says "Yay, Beth," but I'm sure she meant Beth. I sent you my something. Got. I sent you my CHAPPS. Got this year. Got this year. Barbara, say it again. You'll have to tell me again. I can't figure it out. So anyway, I'm back to my tree. I'm going to put the lid back on my burgundy. I think I'm done with the burgundy. I'm going to be using red here in a few minutes. Let me dry this. What I have. I am going to put some more layers of green down. It says, "Yay! I sent a picture of the Christmas card that I've got so far. One so far." Barbara sent me a picture, maybe. Okay. I didn't get the I'm really good at reading Taiwanese. I am, aren't we, Cheryl? Cheryl and I both can read Taiwanese pretty good, but I just couldn't. But I did get the bath correct. You meant Beth. I get that a lot anyway. Dixie's still working on her Christmas gifts like a good girl. Good for you. Okay, I'm going to put some more green down, and I might have to take some of this darker green and mix it with white. But I still have this one. This one isn't a. I thought this was a kind of a metallic, but let's see what it is. Joe's in there making popcorn. I can't have popcorn. Don't bring it in here. Not tonight. I had a tooth pulled yesterday, and I can't have popcorn. No way. Now, this is a little bit of a shiny green, like a metallic. So I like it. And I'm going to put it on thick. So that's good. I'm going to leave that. Clean my brush. And I still want some of that lighter green back on here. And it's so soupy. I think I might make up some of this green and add some white, this other dark green, and add some white to it. Since I've got so much white, I can do that. Make a lighter green. Let's see if I can do it. Let's try. Oh, don't want to splatter it. Let's try that. We'll try that. I will take my brush and I'll mix it up. I'll mix it up with my brush. Oh, Cheryl's been fussy cutting. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a pretty green. I think it'll be all right. It's green. It's like a lime. Well, it's not limey, but it's a mint. It's like a mint green. And I'm going to try to put a few of these on. I think this is going to be what it needs. But I think I'm going to have to dry it again. I need to dry it again. So I'm going to dry this. I'm going to put the lid on this for a minute. And I can still shake it up. And I'm going to dry this with the heat gun. Everybody doing okay? I feel like I've slowed down for some reason. I don't know why. But this is going to work out real good. this mint green. It was meant to be. Okay, put my heat gun up. Go ahead and get my new green out. Brand spanking new. See what we can do with it. All right, now I still have ornaments to put on here yet too. So, there's more to come. I know everybody's quiet tonight. That's okay. It's Thursday. That's all right. So I think I will put some of this on too after this dries. And believe it or not, there's Christmas lights on this tree. We got to put some string of lights on there. Okay. Now I need some of the white back again, and I'm going to put. I got a low battery. Hey Joe. I got to go get my electric cord to plug me in, or I'm going to lose chat. Hang on just a second. I have to go get it. Can't lose our battery just yet. Get this on. Hook this up real quick. I'm surprised it was on 100% when I started. So I'm not quite sure what that's all about. But we'll plug it in. I want some more juice. Okay, so anyway, I got get my brush back, and I will put some white. And do his eyes. Whew. Whew. Joe must be outside. So anyway, I'm going to do his eyes, and I'm going to make two big circles. And I probably will do 2 coats. Now, I'll tell you something else that you can do when you're painting on top of paint. Because sometimes you got to do, especially if you're putting white on top of colored paint, you could use your gesso. It's more of a thicker, because gesso's got, stuff in it to make it thick and to give it what we call a tooth, and it's thicker, and it will cover over top of paint uh, a lot better than just it's thicker. It's thicker. So I'm going to put some gesso on his eyes because this way his eyes will stand out. Because we want them to stand out. Dogs are out. Oh, Abby's just barking at the moon. That one looks really good. Let's see if I can get this one to look as good. I think that's it. And then while I'm here with this gesso, I'm going to go ahead and do his hat, finish his hat with the trimmings. At least give it one little coat of the gesso because I want to put some red on his hat yet. This burgundy is way too dark, right? So let me go ahead and quit this. Before I mess something up. Step away from the white. Step away. So I'm going to come back to the white here in just a minute. And I'm going to get the red back out, bouncing around. But that's okay. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. I shouldn't have said this is going to take us. This is going to go real fast. Remember me saying that? That's what I did. I jinxed me. I said this is going to go. This is going to be easy. It's going to go real fast. Sure. So I'm going to dab on my red hat with some red paint that's on top of the burgundy, and it's going to make it kind of fluffy. If I dab on it, it's going to give it like a texture, like a 3D, like it might be a fuzzy red hat instead of a slick one. By doing it that way and just taking your time with the red, and it's going to be lumpy and it's going to be, you're going to see some of the brush marks, and that's going to be good. So I'm going to let this red dry real good, and I'll go back with the white again. I will go back with the white again and finish the trim. And then again on the scarf, I'm going to do the same thing on the scarf. And if the burgundy shows a little bit, that's okay. We like it. We invite it to show. We want it to show. And again, this paint is not my favorite paint. But we're going to use it because we got it. We got it. So there's his scarf. It looks like it's been knitted. It's been knitted or crocheted. It's got these little, you know, patterns on it, like it's been knitted. It's got rows on it. Yeah, that's it. That's what it is. Okay. That's the red. That's all I see of the red. Put the lid on the red. I think it's okay. And then I'm going to let this red dry though. And the white dry. So I'm going to get the heat gun out. Let's see now. Let's check this out again. Okay. So I'm going to go back into the gesso. And I'm going over his eyes again. Because I feel like they picked up some of the color of the blue underneath. Just not bad. But I want them to be real white. And I'm going to go ahead and pounce some more white up here. On the hat. Making it extra textury. And then I'll do his little pom-pom. Okay. And then he's going to need a little bit of, I want to do tassels on his scarf. Like that. I think it looks good. There are stars and snowflakes. So while we got the white out, I suppose we could do a little bit of that. This one's just okay. It looks like it's like X's on this snowflake. And another X here, a little longer. And then on the end of the X's are little balls. And the balls are like that. There's one. It's not my favorite, but it is a snowflake. This one over here is kind of like the same thing, only with like tree limbs. Oh, maybe I need to get a smaller brush. And then there's some like swirly winds. Like that. And of course, there's some single dots in the air. And then the bird's got a little bit of a little dry brush type highlight. On him. And he looks like he's got a little wiggle in him. He's got a little wiggle. And then a little waves on his wings. Like that. And then I don't see any more wiggles. He's got a little bit of a tummy circular there. And maybe a little bit more white. Just a touch of white on his ears. I think that'll be all right. Just make him look a little fluffy. Like he's, you know how they fluff up to keep warm? Mhm. He might be doing that. So like that, I need another um, snowflake over there. And just a few more. There's one over here. That's an X. And it's got a little cross in the middle. And I am going to get another thinner, tinier paintbrush to finish it out. And the white is absorbing the black paint and it looks blue, but I can't do anything about it. So let me find a little tiny brush like that one. So we're just going to have to let it be since we used the black background. That's just the way it's going to have to be. So here we're going to do another cross or an X and a little X in the middle. And there are dots on the middle one. like there and there and there. And then on these, they've got like a little branch, like a frosty branch to make it look like a snowflake. Like that. With a few more dots in the air. So there's that part. So I want to go back over the eyes, and I want to go in here, and I want to do a little bit of a, we'll use the white, and I'm going to make some lights, and I'm going to go over top of this white with black. So the white looks like um, shiny on top of the black wire. Does that make sense? So I think I'm done with the gesso for a minute. I'm getting there slowly but surely. So I want to get the black out again. And I'm going to use my fine line paintbrush, and I'm going to do another line kind of on top of this white. And if some of the white shows, that's the character I want to get. That's what I'm going for. And then on these lights here, I'm going to put a couple of little bulbs. I've got red. It looks like I've got a red one and an orange one and a yellow one and a blue one maybe. So I will get some more colors out. I think that's all I need. I do need the black again. For the green, I need the green eyes. So let me get some green out. And this is the green. This is the lighter green. Let me get the, well, maybe I want the lighter green for his eyes. Shall we? Keep his eyes, give him green eyes. So I'm going to leave the white, and I'm going to make a green center. Like that. And I can leave that circle there to put the black in. Since I'm doing such a good job with the green, that's good. And I can also take some of this green and do little flicks, get some little flippies going on around the tree to give it a little fluffiness like that. I like that. And I can do it some more. Like that. Over top of the lights, the cord to the lights. It makes it look like it's involved in the tree. Yeah, yeah, that's the look we want. So there's the green, and I just need to draw some more little bulbs, light bulbs, and then I'll do the purple ornaments. And I do have a purple. Uh, I've got this purple. I think that's going to be all right for the purple. And then I need some of the orange for his beak. You go ahead and do that. and his toes. There we go. That's what we want. Okay. I think that's all right. We'll make do. It'll do. It's not my best, but that'll work. And then a beak. Okay. There's his beak. I'm happy with that. Okay. And then I need black for his eyes. And then I'll need some bulbs. And I never thought about it until just now. I do have black gesso. I could have put black gesso on, and I wonder if that would have still let the paint absorb through the black through the colors that I did. That's a good question. I don't know. So I'm going to do his eyes. Like that. I think it looks pretty good. Okay, and that's all I see of the black. That's all I'm going to do of the black. He's looking cute. I like what I've done to him. I'm going to put this black away, and I'm going to make some. I need some blue lights. A couple of blue bulbs here. Just randomly uh, on the tree. There's two blue ones. I don't see any more blue ones. We don't want to do an overkill now. So, Melissa says she loves my pictures. Thank you, Melissa. And I'll get the red paint back out. Uh-huh. Gotta have a couple of red lights on there. There's a couple of red, maybe 3 reds. You can never have too many red bulbs on your tree. I don't think there's a well, thank you, Brenda. It's coming alive now. And I'm putting the little details on it. I think I got to put the purple bulbs on there yet. And then I want a couple of orangey yellow lights. I'm going to use a different orange than those beads. I'm going to use orange. And let's see, I'm going to put one over here. And then one over here. And I think I might put a lonely yellow light on. I'm not happy with his beak, but oh well. It's just the way it is tonight. That's just the way it's going to be. I do have some of this yellow. It's all right. It's all right. It's going to be okay. Okay, do I need another yellow light or is that good enough? Don't want to overkill. You all can tell me if I need to. I think he's done. Did I do everything I said I was going to do? I was going to put some more green glitter on it. Brenda's going to try to paint the little guy tomorrow. Okay. I think he's done. I think I'm going to leave it at that. I can still put some more of this glittery stuff on there. It's not too late. And I'm just going to use that little brush again. And I'm just going to just hit a few little, because it's clear, kind of a clear, um, it's got green glitter in it, but the base of it is like clear glue with green glitter in it. That's what it reminds me of. Uh, so I'm just going to just do little tiny sparkles here and spread some of that green glitter. It'll take me forever to use this whole bottle. It came from the Dollar Tree if you all need any glitter. But it's got a clear base to it. So when you put it on, it's transparent, because the base of it is clear. And it's probably just regular school glue. So I can see it sparkle. Yeah. I can see it sparkle. And Stickles. Now, Stickles is another type of glitter glue, but it's pure glitter. There is no, you don't see any clear glue in it. It's all glitter. The whole schmo. So I think that's it. I think that's it. Oh, I got to put the purple bulbs in. I don't know that it needs any bulbs, but I got to put some ornaments on it. That's what it's missing. I knew there was something. What was I thinking? What was I thinking about? Goodness gracious. Let's get some glitter, get some bulbs on here. All right. So I think I'm going to use my brown brush again because the bulbs are going to be a little bit bigger than the light bulbs part. This is going to be the ornament bulbs. And I am going to use this purple. And it's all purple. They're all purple bulbs. They're all purple. So we're going to be just like the picture. Okay. Okay, Cheryl, I'll do the postings in a few minutes. I want to get my bulbs on here. Thank you, honey. I appreciate it. So anyway, these balls are just like little round balls. I would probably be kind of neat if I had a small dowel rod or something small to make the round bulbs all the same size. Ooh. It's even cuter than the picture. Oh, thank you. Let me move my ornaments out of the way. We've had such a good night tonight. I do have um, some products over here in my possession. If I can get the drawer open. I'm looking for a dowel. I think I found one. I was going to use the end of a sponge brush, but I think I have a real dowel rod. See if I can get in here without having a crampalanche. Like this one. I got all kinds of stuff in here. You just never know what you're going to find. You just never know. Now, I'm going to dry this because I've got wet paint on it. But it's a broken dowel rod on this side. But this side is pretty flat. So I think I can use that side. And is that going to be big enough? That's still not the original one I wanted. Let me look one more time. If I could get in here. Come on. Little spongy. This is what I wanted. This is it. This is the end I want for my bulbs. Okay, this is what I'm going to use. Okay. Put that back away. And over here, I've got a little paint tray. And I'm going to put my purple paint in it. Right in this spot right there. And we'll just see how well we can do these purple bulbs with a dowel rod. because the sponge is definitely too big. But the dowel rod should be good. And it squishes out. Oh, perfect. Perfect. I was going to dry that, wasn't I? That's all right. Have to be real easy. I'm better at it now. I should have practiced. I should have practiced. I'm getting better at it. How many bulbs are on there? Let's see. We got to have a couple hanging off the edge. But it squishes out around the dowel rod and makes it just a little bit bigger, which is what I wanted, which is good. Now on these ornaments, there's kind of a highlight on the tops of them, like a reflection from the moon or something. Is that enough? I think that's enough. Okay, so I'll just take my little sponge and I'll just wipe the end of it off and it'll be just fine for the next project. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I've already talked to Heather and she knows that I'm doing the owl tonight. And she's at band practice at church. She's in the church band, and they were at practice tonight. So I know that she'll be tired to watch it tonight, but she will. She knows to watch. She knows she saw the picture that I was going to paint. So I am going to hit this with the heat gun, and I might go over my snow again, maybe. I'm thinking I might go over the white. It looks better on TV than it does in person. Hmm. Do the lights need a little sparkle? Mm-hmm. There's the blue one. I have these in all colors. There's an orange one somewhere, like this one. Joe bought me all of the glitters from the Dollar Tree. Of course, I don't know if they're still there or not. I think he bought these like at the beginning of like 6 months ago or so. Got into some of the ornament. That happens. Okay, so let's see. There's a red glitter. I'm going rogue now, guys. I am going rogue. And okay, I'll do a little bit on his scarf. And his hat. I've got orange, red, and blue, and I've got one yellow. Let's see. Do I have it in yellow? Oh, I'll put gold. I'll put gold on the yellow one. That'll make it work. I like what we did. I just did one yellow. Okay. And then I need oh, I've got two orange ones. I have no idea, but this is more like a copper, isn't it? I'm going to put it on top of the orange ones. Hang on. Oopsie. It comes out real good. Yeah, it's going on top of the orange. Okay. And I did the red, the blue, the orange, the yellow. Now I need to do the purple. And I'm going to go with my silver stickles. I got this other in here. I'm going to use that first because it's older. But it's a glitter glue like stickles. And I'm going to make my highlights on my purple with this. And they're all going to be over here on this side. Did I get them all? I got them all. Woohoo! Okay, that's it. We're finishing up. Come tell me what you think.
Oh, that was cute. Good job. Real
I
good job.
think I better quit while I'm ahead. I keep
perfect.
adding glitter, and I've added bulbs, and I found this and that and the other, and here we go.
I'm gonna eat it right now.
Okay, guys, that's it. It's 9:30, almost 9:30. So I will go and look at my pictures real quick before we leave and see what you've all done.
Y'all do a good job tonight. Have a good time.
Yeah.
Great.
We had a real good time.
I had to make the dog some popcorn.
We smelt it. I can't have any, right?
Why no?
Don't tempt me.
I didn't. I didn't ate it all.
Okay, so there's mine. I posted mine. The snowman was so cute.
Oh, I know. I like
Oh,
it.
I gotta put. Oopsie. Get that one too. The
Isn't that cute? Oh,
the pine cone.
You use your puffy paint, didn't you?
Yeah, look what I did to the pine cone.
I see it. Looks cool.
I gotta take a picture of it too. See if I can get a good view of it.
Here, get a view with your. Hang it on your thing there.
That's good. I'll post
Looks like
it
there's
too.
snow on it. Real snow.
I know it. It does. I'll let the girls look at it. It's cute. So let me add another picture. So we did ornaments tonight, and we took on all the ornaments off of my clothesline.
Yeah.
And I still got stuff up there I need to get rid of. And we will go use these all on the tree. These are going to be on the tree.
Okay, cool.
And so I posted that one. And while we're here is Teresa's owl. Isn't that cute?
Good job, Teresa. Good job.
Here's a hoot. Very nice. Very nice.
I got a rhyme for that, Teresa. Put a hoot on your tree.
Here is Esther's.
Oh, ain't that cute?
She did real good on coloring the shadings and the I like the light and the dark and the together. It looks something happened with my computer.
No. Where'd it go?
Did you touch?
No.
Did you push the chair in? Pull the chair out and exit the you know how to exit the CD? Anyway, I'm getting ready. Joe's getting ready to explode. You pushed the cherry into the computer and it touched a button.
No.
And the CD is playing. So I need for you to go to the top right with your mouse and exit that out. I'm sorry, guys. That X right up there. Thank you. Okay, we're still here. But anyway, so okay, good.
I'm leaving.
Every time Joe comes in. Teresa's been working on some beadings, some beads. You guys, when you work on any of your art, you can post them. This is the picture that that is the original. And Esther had a wonderful sunset tonight. Ooh, that would be beautiful to paint sometime. That's pretty. Cheryl wants me to try to find this magazine. I'm sure it's a Better Homes and Gardens. Is it this year's, Cheryl? Is that this year's? It's got some felting items in it. Okay, I think I've got everybody. I don't see any more new posts. So Melissa said she's going to message me a picture. And let's see who else sent me something. Barbara Baxter sent me a card. Oh, wow. That's so pretty. Barbara's talking about Christmas cards. Cheryl gave me another video to watch, our Janie's. And let's see, Melissa sent me a message. Oh, okay. She's Melissa's going to get this book. Her brother is ordering the book for her, and this is a book that we're going to be doing in January if anybody wants to play along. There are other books. There's another book out there that says 365 Days of Crafts, but that's not our book. Ours is Days of Creativity. There's some lookalikes out there. It's 365 days of creativity. That's the most important word there, creativity. So that you get the right book if you want to play along or message me or something. But I got mine off of Amazon. They're about $15, but it's a nice big book. And we are going to be doing it in January with Rebecca. Rebecca is our fearless leader, and I'm just drumming up some extra people to play along. And Teresa said, I got booted out of Becca's group. Don't know why. This book is a art. You can art something every day of the year, 365 days a year, and there's 365 art projects. Uh, and you can go from day one to the end of the day, but we skip around. We're going to skip around. Oh, Esther really enjoys the sunsets there where she lives on the lake. Oh, that's wonderful. I was raised on the Ohio River, and we also had a wonderful view of a sunset that went down partially on the water and then right over the hill. Yeah, my grandpa used to watch them every night. He watched the sunset. So, Melissa's still working on smiles. She had a challenge from Rebecca this morning to find smiles and cut them out. And I don't know if if you're just putting them down in your book or what. So if you want to join Rebecca with this book, Rebecca at Becca Create with Becca is going to be using this book. She uses one now. It's blue, but this is going to be yellow for January. Uh, if you like watching Rebecca and hanging out with her, she's going to be pick. She randomly picks numbers to do the pages for that day or for whenever she works in it. Sometimes she might do two a day or something like that. So you don't have to do all of them, but we're going to hit most of them and see how we can do. I'm looking forward to doing them two at a time. The very first one, for example, they gave you some bowls and they said fill the bowls. What would you fill your bowls up with? And I'm thinking marbles, seashells, glue sticks, so you can draw in this, and it's you can't make it bulky like mixed media bulky, but you can use your markers and your paint pens and your watercolors and pencils and things and brush pens and things in this on this book. The papers are kind of like a cardstock. They're pretty thick, but they're thicker than typing paper, but a little bit thicker than typing paper. But there's 365 days of art in here. So we will be talking about it again for the rest of the month. Uh, Rebecca is also having a party on the 22nd. She's going to have a bingo party, and she's going to give away a book, whoever wins the bingo. You get 3 cards from her. You have to get the cards from her. She will send them to you, and you can copy them down and make your own cards or print them out or whatever. And you can have 3 cards, 3 bingo cards, and she's going to play bingo on the 22nd of December and give this book away. Melissa's getting one from her brother. I went ahead and bought my own, and I'm pretty sure that Gigi and Rebecca have theirs already. And Sylvia from France won a book this morning at Rebecca's place. She had a giveaway for one of these books, and Sylvia, our new art friend in France, that comes and plays with her. Her name's Sylvia. And so she won the book. So she's going to play along with us, and we're going to start this in January. So, and so anyway, yeah, candy in your bowls. Absolutely. I could put beads and marble. Well, see, I did some marble art not too long ago. We made marble paper, and but anyway, yeah, you can put anything you want in your bowls. And so they want you to think of, you know, stuff, and we can do it. We love to come up with a list, things that we could put in a bowl. We can do it. But anyway, I love what we did tonight. I love the ornaments. I love the snowman. I love you guys. I do. He turned out super, super cute with his arms and everything. So, yeah, we did good on this guy. I'm very happy with him. So, I'm not going to lay him down because there's too much glitter glue running around. See if I can get it in right there. So, that's all I'm going to do tonight. My battery's still dying. I'm going to hang up so I can go figure out what to do to charge it up. Cheryl, I did not see your scrappy hearts. I went through Facebook. Um, I went through Facebook. I did not see it in Facebook's. Um, Let me refresh again. Oh, they're in Phibbsville. Okay. Well, I'll have to go and check that out later. I can't do it this second. So I do appreciate everybody hanging out with me. And we are going to be doing stuff like this all month long. I want to paint every day. I really enjoy painting. I really enjoy the painting, and we'll do this ornaments on Thursdays, and maybe we could switch and do the pine cone on Tuesdays. You know, and then that way I won't go over my time because I'm over my time. I like to stream for about 3 hours. I feel comfortable with that. I get tired after that. Oh, Esther saw him, Cheryl. Okay, I will. I'll go look at your scrappy hearts, Cheryl. So thank you guys. Thank you guys. And I will see you all again Saturday night, okay? And we'll probably roll a reindeer or something. Okay. Good night, everybody. Thank you. Good night.